Hello and welcome back to another in-depth weather video. If you like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss another in-depth weather video. Tropical Depression 4E has just formed in the Eastern Pacific, and it is expected, as notified by the NWS, it's expected to be a short-lived tropical cyclone, and this is indicated by the warning cone here. As you can see, very short-lived, 6 a.m. Wednesday. So it formed Monday, going to kind of dissipate Wednesday. So very, very short-lived, and only maybe one actual update on this storm is possible before it goes post-tropical cyclone. So it'll probably just be tropical cyclone for maybe the next 6 hours, and then it'll go post-tropical. Well, if this forms, which there is a chance that it forms, as you can see, it would be Tropical Storm Christina. So, right there, Christina. That's the spelling. I am on the National Hurricane Center names page right now. So, let's go back here. Arrival time of winds with the 5-day wind speed probabilities. So, this is the 5-day chance of receiving tropical storm force winds. So 34 knots plus, which is that tropical storm force chance. So this has a 30% chance of developing into a tropical storm, and as you can see, that would be between now and probably, maybe like Tuesday at 2 p.m. So between now and Tuesday at 2 p.m. is when this would possibly form into Tropical Storm Christina. And that is basically it. This is out to sea, has no chance of actually making landfall anywhere. So let's go to the GFS model, where the storm really doesn't have, the GFS really isn't giving it that real, like, 34 knot winds. It's, so 34 knots is right here. It just doesn't have it, and it dissipates really quickly, as you can see basically from the the average precip right here just completely dissipates, completely falls apart. Now let's go to the Canadian model, where we can kind of see the same thing here. This actually has it lasting a little bit longer, kind of going south and then dissipating, so a little bit longer lived. And we can actually see here, this does give it a bit more time, but still those winds just aren't there. So the winds were there in the past, but now, again, in the next probably like 12 hours is the best chance that this has to actually form into a tropical storm. I don't see it happening. I really don't. I mean, it's possible. We've had a crazy hurricane season so far, especially in the Atlantic Basin. If you haven't checked out I have an entire playlist of the Atlantic Basin storms. It's like every single invest has almost all of them have formed. It is crazy. So let's move on to the European model, where this is going to take a little bit longer. Let me actually do this. So 6 a.m. we're watching right here, and 12 p.m. and then let's go back here, 6 p.m. Yeah, this has it dissipating Tuesday into Wednesday as well, and 12 a.m. Those are all Eastern time. And then let's actually do this for giggles, 6 a.m. Yeah, really just nothing there. Let me actually see if there's wind. That's gusts. Don't want gusts. So, yeah, there really isn't, on this website here, weather.us, there really isn't. I mean, there's gusts. That's our best reference point. But so to be determined a tropical storm, it has to have 39-mile-an-hour winds sustained for 1 minute. 1 minute straight sustained 39-mile-an-hour winds. And this isn't really going to show that. So, let's see here. This is Tuesday at 1 a.m. Let's go to Tuesday at 7 a.m. We're kind of looking for this yellow, like this bright yellow into orange. Let's go Tuesday at 1 p.m. Tuesday at 7 p.m. and Wednesday at 1 a.m. So again, really not showing any chance of this becoming a tropical storm, really not showing a chance of development, and the National Weather Service is giving us a very, very low chance, 30%. So that means there's a 70% chance this stays a tropical depression. It's showing that this will stay out to sea for its entirety, but we do have Tropical Depression 4, and that is the main story for right now. This literally just happened as I'm recording this. So if you want more information on tropical cyclones, I have linked in the cards my deep dive tropical cyclones, where I take a really like deep, like overall analysis of what a tropical cyclone is and a bunch of other topics on tropical cyclones. So I do suggest you go check that out. It's really detailed, and I have left that in the cards as well, most likely at the beginning of the video. But with that, I hope you guys have a great Tuesday.